So today
we're reviewing
Halloween.
There you go.
Okay, so we just saw Halloween Ends, and
Yes, we did.
unfortunately we did. We are joined once again by Ty. And first appearance on the channel, Zach.
So,
What are we going to go with, Zach? Your
so
opinions first, your initial thoughts?
it was just terrible, man. It was terrible. They did not respect Michael Myers at all. He got
No spoilers, but like general initial thoughts.
okay. It was terrible. The
Well,
producer sucks.
Seriously.
I agree. Well, Ty, what were your initial thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say terrible, but I was very disappointed. As a Michael Myers diehard fan, not my style.
You can just go ahead and say terrible.
Well, Jake, what
Yeah,
were your
I
initial
think
thoughts?
the key word from this movie would be just disappointed and let down by the director and, like you just said, major Michael Myers fans. And the first two films in this latest trilogy here for the Halloween series has been pretty much perfect. We've even, Kenny and I both gave it 10 out of 10. I think you gave it the last one a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So obviously our expectations were high, and walking out of the theater, I feel like we just really got screwed and lost. I'm not happy right now. There were some bits and pieces that, as I'll talk about in a little bit, that I liked, but at this point, I'm very let down.
Yeah, I'd say definitely disappointed. No spoilers. This is easily my least favorite. There's a lot of slow parts in this movie. I thought it was going to be like a slow build. There's some crazy things that happen really slow.
I like you're tired.
Really
people are
slow
really pissed off.
for a lot of this movie. And there's cool scenes, but yeah, the overall character, without going into spoilers, of Michael Myers is very disrespected and it's very underwhelming. This movie, I think that's the best way to put it. It was very underwhelming. And
Yeah, that's
Zach,
true.
do we want to go into your positives?
Yeah, what's
of the
some
movie first?
positives?
For the positives, let's see.
Were there positives?
I just watched a truck speed out of here in a rampage, so I don't think there's any positives for
Yeah,
this
that
movie.
sums up the
That was
opinions
Michael
of
Myers
everyone.
right there.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been so flabbergasted with a movie in my life. It left me speechless at the end of the movie, and not because it was a good thing.
Okay.
So, any positive?
Michael Myers was in it.
Yeah. Positive.
I mean, I guess he was, but
Laurie Strode was cool. Daughter's kind of nice. That's about it.
Her daughter is beautiful.
Bro, it's a positive.
Wait, no, her daughter
I'll
died.
give you that.
Wait, hold on. Her daughter died in the last movie.
Thanks.
Her
Oh, yeah,
that's
granddaughter.
the-
True,
Yeah.
Granddaughter.
well, Ty, you have any positives?
No, there is a positive, but I can't really explain
Spoiler,
it without,
Yeah.
spoiling.
Yeah.
There was one thing about the storyline that I did enjoy, but they screwed it up at the end.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there are a couple positives though, but
Well said. Well said.
I don't want to spoil it.
Jake, you have any positives?
I mean, the music. I mean, the music's the same theme that it always is. So I mean, that's a positive. And I'd say, like Ty just said, there's a storyline that is introduced in this movie that I was actually really getting behind and was enjoying, but they really screwed up at the end to where you can't. That's not a positive anymore. I'm really trying to find another positive here. I guess I'd say there were some unique kills in the movie that were definitely not seen before, but then once again, with the direction the movie took, it kind of diminishes those kills a little bit. So it's like each pro in my mind is taken away by a negative. So I'd say the music and the opening of the movie definitely caught me by surprise. But yeah, that's about all I got. I left the theater very mad.
I
Yeah.
gotta say that's fair. Me and Kenny looked at each other
Yeah.
with that first kill in the movie.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think there were some shocking moments. I was shocked that I couldn't predict some of the stuff going on, but I can't believe it's this hard to find positives for Halloween movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael looks cool for scenes, but
Michael,
wasn't
Yeah.
that's awful, man.
Yeah. So,
Like,
so,
you gotta
hey, so why are we
That's
going
not
to
Michael
negative?
Myers. That's not Michael Myers.
So why are we
That's
going
not
to
Michael
negatives?
Myers. That's not Michael Myers.
So why are we going to negatives? Because obviously we don't have any positives. So Zach, you want to go into your
Without
negatives?
spoiling.
Okay.
No spoilers.
So, I did forget one positive though, real quick.
Okay.
There were a couple throwbacks that made me think of the original Halloween movies,
Yeah.
but negatives.
That's true.
Michael Myers was not in it as much as Michael Myers should be in a Halloween movie.
Heck no.
Good point.
The story I thought kind of dragged.
Yeah.
Made no sense to me at parts. Who the heck is that person? I can't really get too much into it because it's gonna
Yeah.
spoil. But a lot of what I don't like, you're just gonna have to watch for yourself.
Yeah.
Well, Ty, your
Well,
negatives?
Well, the director is terrible. Whoever wrote the storyline, I mean, like I said at the beginning, the storyline was pretty good to me, but whoever kept writing at the end, they need to be fired. And that's all.
They need to watch other Halloween movies.
Yeah.
It seemed like they had somebody that didn't know what Halloween was.
They don't know.
See,
Yeah, they don't know Michael
But
Myers.
that's where I'll feed off of that. It's the same director who did the last two. So you would think, what did this guy do? Did someone go to him and say, this is too good. You need to
Right.
ruin the character.
He
in
called
this
in
movie.
sick
You
one
need to
too many
ruin
times.
it. Yeah. I mean, negative wise, yeah, the storyline it really dragged, but like you're thinking about him, and you're wanting to see something on the screen that's not there, and yeah, the storyline was very weak, and at this point, there really wasn't a storyline. I mean,
Not
everything kind of just got killed, or just ended at the end.
And,
I guess they were like Halloween ends, so let's just end it all. And in my mind, there were some very weak scenes that I'm just like, come on, let's move on from here.
Yeah.
Now the dumb character decisions, that's Halloween. That's kind of what you expect. The characters make dumb decisions, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You expect that. That's not really negative.
That's just horror movie 101.
Yeah, so I mean, I can let that pass by a little bit, but yeah, I'd say just the storyline and the ending for sure. The final act is just at this point, I'm not happy. I am ready to like run through a brick wall right now. I'm not happy. I mean, the fact that our only positives are the music, Allison looks good.
Right.
and it's like, what? That's it? Really? I'm like Zach said, I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless right now. I'm that mad.
Yeah. the negative, I mean, honestly, it's a lot of this movie. I thought it was slow, confusing. They didn't watch the previous movies because things don't make sense from
Yeah.
one movie to another. It's like it's a sequel to a movie. They don't know it's a sequel, apparently, in this movie.
Didn't even watch
They don't-
Halloween
yeah, they
Kills.
didn't watch Halloween Kills. So things don't make sense. You think there's going to be something explained. There isn't. I guess it's a spoiler, too. But nothing's explained. Nothing makes sense. It's slow, and it's very upsetting. And I am really disappointed with this movie. Very
We had
disappointed.
Bullies
So why don't we
here.
go into our final thoughts before you get beat up by the bullies? Final thoughts and score out of 10.
Out of 10, I'm gonna have to go with a 2.
2 out of 10?
2 out of 10. I set my bar high for Halloween movies because of how good they've been, and this just didn't even get up.
It's my fault,
Yeah.
Zach. I hyped it up. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I've watched the other 2 Halloween movies. I liked them a lot.
Yeah.
Like this one just it killed it. It killed it.
No pun intended.
Literally ended the series.
Halloween screwed an F.
All right. So, Ty, what's your final thoughts and score?
I'm gonna go with a 3.5.
What gave you the
Some
extra
redeeming
0.5?
factors?
Yeah.
Allison's a
What
point.
gave you the extra 0.5? Allison?
Allison was point.
Allison was the 0.5. Okay.
No, because like when we were in the theater, Jake knows like I was like excited.
Yeah,
for some
yeah,
things to
yeah,
happen. I think
yeah,
we
yeah.
were thinking of the same thing, and then it just killed it. You know, but that excitement gave you the 3 that
Yeah.
Allison gave the 0.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, thinking about it right now, there was some music, there were some tense scenes that, I mean, Ty and I looked at each other a couple times, like, oh, what's about to happen?
Yeah,
Like, So it
yeah.
had the vibe that we wanted. So even though it didn't fulfill what we were hoping for, it did give us the hope at one point. And I just, yeah, the music is a point, Allison's a point.
Allison's
And there were some interesting shots, I would
Yeah.
say, that were good callbacks to the originals that I did. Oh, that was cool. But another negative, there was a lot of cheap jump scares, which I don't appreciate in horror movies. I guess I'll go with
Trailer looked good.
I'm gonna go with a I gotta go with a 2.5. I'm trying to get to a 3, but I can't. So
Allison was 0.5 again.
she got a point, but yeah, I'd say 2.5. That's being generous.
You know what? I'm gonna raise it up for a 2.5 because of Allison.
Yeah, well, you know, so in my score, it's like a grade. So a 5 would be an F, a 10 would be like an A plus. And this movie, I don't want to say it was like so insulting, and it kind of was. So I think I'll probably give it a 3 as well, because there's not many redeeming factors here. I mean, I'm trying to think of stuff, and it was a Halloween movie. I mean, Michael's in it, kind of. There's some good trailers, and
The trailer was better than the movie.
and my
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed. 3 points for kind of the stuff we've already mentioned.
Yeah.
Very disappointed, and yeah, this is gonna hurt for a while. But
Yeah.
Jake, you wanna?
Yeah,
Anyone else
so,
want to say anything?
I mean, like we said, stay tuned for the spoilers discussion. We're gonna have both these guys call in. We'll have them on separate phones. So we're gonna have a big discussion on that at some point. So stay tuned for that. But basically, Zach gave it a 2. I gave it a 2.5. Ty gave it a 3. And Kenny Ty gave it a 3.5. Don't forget about that. And then Kenny gave it a 3. So all different scores, but all pretty around the same area.
yeah.
So
Pretty in the terrible range.
yeah. So yeah, I went in open-minded, and there was a really terrible article out there that said if you're a fan of Michael or if you're a fan of Laurie, you both should walk out satisfied. I don't know who wrote that article, but I'm
They
about to
said
go.
that?
Yeah. So I came
Wow,
in
Movie
here.
Mania.
So I
Hate
came.
speech.
Yeah, I came in here and yeah, seriously, I came in here. Okay, good. They're gonna respect it.
Yeah.
Like, where's this respect part coming? I mean, I was leaning forward watching. So
Yes.
yeah, so we left the theater very let down. But let us know in the comments what you thought of the movie. And were you as let down as we were, or did you enjoy it? Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys in the next. Really quick,
Yeah.
appreciate Zach showing up for the movie. Ty, this is his 3rd go around.
Yeah.
Believe.
Second.
Yep.
We'll have to have you back
Second,
for another movie
right,
this
right.
Halloween.
Yeah, well, for sure.
So,
Unbelievable.
Hey, 1,000 likes, I'll come and see the Mega movie. I don't do dolls, but I'll do it for you guys.
Oh, yeah, it's right there, right?
so thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Sit there for that
Ty, what do you think?
Be honest, I'm so disappointed.
This isn't a movie, but that is unreal.
This is gotta be worse than that roughing the passer call.
That last one, man, that was from the moment it began to the end. That was a kill fest, man.
Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna have to go back home and watch Halloween Kills. In my mind, Halloween Kills is when the series ends.
Seriously, that needs to be remade.
Yeah. Hey, just like the prequels of sequels of Star Wars, that needs to be remade.
I agree.
Put on the thumbnail. That's amazing.
Put that right there on the screen.
You maniac! You burned it up! Darn you! Darn you all to